always don't do anything we wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
User in your channel timed out.
Oh boy. Well, there goes Dio.
What a great way to start it off.
Well, it it was bound to happen at some point. He's only been disconnecting all day, so.
He didn't disconnect, did he?
Not yet.
The TeamSpeak, he lost connection. He dropped.
Yeah.
Oh,
We are live. Alright, I need to post this in the...
What a great way to start.
So
it off.
I got a question. I read through the
It's bound to
50-page
happen at some
essay that Dio posted. Who's the bad guys? Who are the neutral guys? Who are the good guys?
To be determined.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was reading through
Though
it. And
we supposedly have somewhat of a good standing with the Ferdinand.
Very nice. Okay. And then the three-letter acronym faction is the plausible enemy. Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a 4-letter, but okay.
I think there's a 3-letter in there somewhere.
No.
No?
From my wealth of knowledge that I definitely read from the document, it's 4.
I see.
Yeah, Miro.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, you do.
Somebody read the manual.
Exactly. Thank you, Zed.
I read it too, but it's a lot of.
Who lets a stowaway get on the pods? What are you doing here, Marine? Well, he's here now.
Oh, I thought he was.
I joined the Corps to change my life, sir.
Well, you stumbled into the wrong bathroom. You got dropped out of the ship. Jesus.
Wait, that's not normal?
Normally, no.
Oh, I thought that the toilets had built-in drop pods.
Oh damn!
Every toilet is an escape pod.
Oh,
I
there
think
goes
Dio
Vanta.
is talking.
User entered your channel.
I don't know if he knows that he disconnected.
Well,
There's no way.
To him this whole time.
His mic's been going non-stop, so I think he's just in the middle. He's just briefing away.
There's no way, right? Surely he noticed. I'm waiting for it to just pause. For it to stop for like a split second. Oh. Oh. Oh shit.
Dude's just going off on the backstory, lore, and everything about the region.
Guarantee you, Wolf, he's tabbed out, so he does not see your message. He's probably reading through his book right now.
Oh, true. You're right.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that was him tabbing back in.
Nobody knows where the fuck the Zeus is at. He disconnected. I don't know if he knows about it yet.
Hey Alpha, how's it going? How are these campaign ops different from other ops? Just following a story. So our campaign ops are dynamic, meaning they're kind of more like a role-playing campaign, if you will. So whatever decisions we make and choices we make and things like that will have a long-lasting effect. Basically, it will be a series of missions. This can be anywhere between 8 to 12 to 16 missions, basically as long as the Zeus wants to stretch it out. And yeah, everything that we do will have an impact on future missions. There's also logistics, Their continuous resources and stuff carry over. Yes, also true. So, like, as we run low on
as far as
ammo,
FOBs
things
go,
like that, we'll have to
the
conduct
options,
raids to
Why
get
is
more
Phoenix
ammo.
inside camp?
We'll need food, like
Why
food
is
and
the
water.
monster
We have a
making it
food and
inside?
water
Inside
mechanic
camp,
module, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it,
It
mod
could end up
on
being a
our
friendly
server.
camp.
So
That's
like
what
we'll have
happened
to
when they
eat.
tried to
So
scout
eventually
out,
we will run
Camp
out of
High
food and
Drive,
water.
so
We'll
not
have to
find us.
go and raid
Yeah, Aegis
compounds or
and-
things like that to get more food and water.
And,
We'll have to
and
do things to
Phoenix.
try to secure support from the
And their personnel
UNSC. So
leaders.
like right now,
They were
we're
inside.
at the beginning of this story is basically we're dropping in and we don't have support currently from our from the
Who the fuck?
UNSC. So we have to try to get that by, disabling planetary defense guns so that the frigates can come in and give us supplies and so on and so forth. We also usually will start off with
Yeah,
no
it's been like
vehicles
that
or
for
anything
a
like
few
that, so we'll
minutes now.
have to accrue those
We're trying to
over
figure out
time.
if he's reading his textbook
Basically,
of information.
It's just a very, very
God
big
knows.
dynamic mission.
we
And
know
like
about
I
the
said,
stand
it'll
in front of
stretch, we'll be playing this probably for the
Man
next
just
2 months.
Shot at my feet.
Maybe 3 months, depending on
Court
how long the
martial.
Zeus wants to run it. So usually there's a overall
You motherfucker just did
GM
it again.
kind of Zeus, like the head Zeus of the campaign, and then that head Zeus sometimes will take on additional Zeuses to play as actors or characters in their story, depending on what they want to do.
Artemis,
So.
please, for the love of God. I know you like your clickety clackety fucking keyboard.
And this isn't everybody on
It's
right now.
really
We have a
loud.
whole nother squad already in the field doing a bunch of reconnaissance stuff for the mission. Because again, everything is based off of what we do. So, we sent in our Force Recon squad of around 6 to 8 guys, and they're currently doing a bunch of recon, and they're going to report back to us at some point, and then we'll get to go in the field. That's kind of what we're waiting on. We're waiting on them, plus we're waiting on our Zeus. I'll be back in 20 being called for stuff. I get the gist on. Alright, cool, man.
This is joyous.
Man, Dio has been having trouble all night, so.
Pretty much.
Just be thankful this time he didn't crash the server. Because he did
Oh.
the last 2 times, so.
Oh no. So, how long did it take him to come back earlier? I mean, do you
I
see?
don't know. He might be trying to reset something.
Oh,
Very unfortunate. But since Dio is gone, Artemis, spill the beans. What do you got?
1 second. Responding to Aegis. There you go.
Could you say it with your chest there, son? Can't hear you.
So to start things off, we were assigned with finding an FOB. Because I had no idea which objectives we would be required to scout. After we found a FOB location, we started going where I thought was a good location off to the right, because there was an abandoned camp. We ended up stopping partway through, finding FOB Chariot, which was a nice flat area that would require some camo nets to keep us hidden from above, but otherwise was a decent spread out location on some decent elevation. And in between some objectives that would be nice, which is the radio towers that were nearby, and Ithaca, which was a nice town, and where is it? Oh, there was a outpost a little further south. Then we were told that we were supposed to scout around the Kefalonia and Patras area, so we ended up looping back around. I sent one team onto the southern side of the river, see if they could scout out Kefalonia and Camp Hydra. Turns out Camp
User
Hydra
disconnected from your channel.
was a friendly base, friendly assets in the area. They ended up, I think, talking with them for a little bit.
What do you mean friendly base? Is that us or is that Fahrenheit's?
Unsure. I was waiting to hear back from Vantek on that.
What was their uniform?
I think it was police force, but I'll have to ask Vantek. I can actually get him up right now.
There should be no police force. I need confirmation on that uniform description. Because if it looks police force, then that might be Miro. But if it looks like tiger stripe and like wolf on the helmet, then
That's Fahrenheit, right?
yeah, it's Fahrenheit's.
Yeah, so
They have the LBBs, so.
I sent Vantek a message. He should see it soon and get back to me on that. Anyway, we started moving to Kefalonia, had some server problems, but from what I saw from the angle I was at, it was mostly civilian populated. I didn't see any contacts or forces at all. I did see what looked to be just like a plain warthog, like black, like no identifying markers or anything like that, just black warthog.
In Kefalonia?
Yeah. Then we started, once the server issues were resolved, we got back, started moving towards Patras, found FOB Tartarus on the way. It's on an inclined hill, but it is surrounded by rocks, level enough to dig some decent amount of trenches, maybe even put HESCO barriers up on the lower ends. And is close enough to these two cities, as well as the power plant and Camp Griffin, which, from what Adis just told me, is completely barren. So that could also be some location that we end up taking.
Yeah, so FOB Tartarus sounds nice. It has rocks and hill, whatnot, but one, it is on a hill, but two, it's near a main road. So if we're trying to stay incognito and not be spotted, setting up a fob near a main road, near towns that might possibly be hostile, that would utilize said road, would require us to utilize assets to block said road, which then would just indicate where we are.
Yeah, friend.
So
Camp Griffin.
that could be used as like a possibly combat outpost or Overwatch position, so that you all can monitor that road, but probably not going to be used for the fall.
Yeah, friend. In that case, we could probably potentially set up in Camp Griffin, as it was completely abandoned, no one there whatsoever. They did, however, see a hostile camp on the
User
beach
joined your channel.
a little to the northwest of it. There was some air traffic. We heard a firefight, saw ×2 enemy Hornets in the air with the yellow and black markings on it, so I knew it was an insurrectionist Hornet. They confirmed landed in that area. They did see headlights, but they couldn't get a good eye on any, to get an accurate troop count or to see if it was motorized or mechanized.
Okay, so possibly enemy base along
I'll go grab some
the
water.
shore.
Yep.
In the same direction. They're probably utilizing that road to move. So yeah, FOB Tartarus might be a good cop, but not a good FOB location. And the only thing about Griffin is it might be less work, because if it's already fortified and has everything else, but it is on the map.
Mm-hmm.
So if we go there, it probably wouldn't take them long to locate us.
We also marked some strange buildings that we came across earlier.
Strange how?
looked alien to me.
Okay, well, we'll talk more later on what alien to you means, but
It
continue.
doesn't look of human construction. Anyway, Patras, which was the last thing they were assigned to recon, had a confirmed hostile enemy presence. They saw motorized with the lag turret warthogs, at least a platoon-sized element with AT capabilities.
Again, what is the uniform description of these confirmed hostiles? Because you're saying one camp is friendly and you're saying another camp is bad, but I haven't got a description on whom these guys are. So I don't know whether or not I'm saying Nomad to possibly engage friendlies or enemies or what. So I need description on those individuals. I need uniforms.
The uniforms at the friendlies had white emblems on their helms, green armor. The commander had a sash on his helm, according to Vantech.
White emblems on their helm. Then
and green armor.
That most likely is the Fahrenheits, because if it's a white emblem, it's probably the wolf on the side of their helmet.
Yeah.
And a sash, you mean like a... I'm guessing it's like a retainer. Probably one of those elastic retainers that you put around a helmet to keep stuff. So yeah, that is probably the Fahrenheits, but we'll have to confirm.
And then,
again, Fahrenheits are like Tiger Stripe camo, LBV, green usually. Their Tiger Stripe camo is usually of like red, yellow, brown colors, and then their helmet is not similar to like a normal Marine's helmet. But it'd be like slightly elongated with a white wolf on the side of it. So those might be friendly.
There were also confirmed APC Bison variants at Patras. There were patrols, but I didn't get a read back as to what directions the patrols were going, whether they were going clockwise or back and forth or anything like that. But
So we
they
have
confirmed deliberate fortifications as well.
So Patros is a point of interest because if you have heavy fortifications, especially deliberate fortifications inside of town, then they're utilizing that town as their staging point or something. Or it may not even be used as a town anymore. It might be a garrison of some sort.
ADIS marked the hostile camp as potential Fahrenheits, but
Okay, well, I need confirmation. My Pathfinders are the ones of my eyes and ears forward. I need more of don't knows and more of I got you. Here's the information.
Real quick.
So if he's in a position that he can't get that information, then I need it. Because we need to know where all the chess pieces are on the board. Did Dio ever make it back?
Doesn't look like it.
Nice.
He's in the briefing room.
Yeah, so it looks like he's probably loading back in.
Okay. So in the future, Sergeant, when you get descriptions or information, try to get as much detail as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're still out in the field and you came back, so that you can be the communication between them, and you can bring back the information you compiled and put together. So.
Appreciate.
Patras said looked like marine armor with hexagonal pattern on it.
Marine armor with hexagonal pattern. So because there's no Marines in the area, and the only faction I know that utilizes marine armor is Miro. So unless there's some other indicator that I'm not aware of in their profile, Miro, the Meridian Independent Revolution Organization, is there. So Petros, most likely controlled by Miro. Fahrenheits, as you called them, friendly, are at the friendly marker. So we can put an indicator next to that. Okay, and then what about that fob along the shore?
I'm getting confirmation on that currently. I think they're going to be moving towards it just to see.
Okay, so as far as these friendly and hostile indicators, what is making these two areas friendly or hostile? Why are we?
Well, from my understanding, the friendly base they actually like approached and interacted with.
Okay.
And I'm not sure about what is marked as hostile, but
so the ones that are marked hostile haven't made any hostile acts.
Yeah. We did just, however, witness like a firefight where Hornets were shooting at something. Unsure what exactly they were shooting at, though. Yeah. All right. Looks like the FOB is potentially Miro as well.
So that along the riverside is Miro?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no hostile acts have been exhibited by Miro, but our profile basically shows them as previous insurrections. But the Fahrenheits were also previously insurrections. So
But
I will say Fahrenheits, from my knowledge, is friendly towards us. I don't know about Miro.
Yeah, I think that's what it said in the handout, is that Red Fahrenheits were friendlier to us.
Well, I mean, I would also say that, but because of my previous interaction with them in Morningstar. Which, if I remember correctly, they didn't used to wear wolf helmets. Interesting.
I think that was when they split factions or whatever, because I think Fahrenheit split into two different factions, did it not?
Not quite sure.
Maybe it's an honor of you.
Maybe. What is Pathfinder currently doing?
I believe they're waiting at FOB Tartars.
Okay.
Do you want me to recall them?
No, I mean, we're going to be going out eventually, so they're going to stay out there anyways. Unless they need a resupply for whatever reason.
We haven't fired anything from my lunch.
Well, I mean, like food and water.
I don't think so.
Well, I just get a confirmation, and then once I believe our warden representative gets back and gives us the rest of our brief, then we can decide on what the next course of action should be. Because most likely what I want to do is I want to try to make contact with Ferdinand and see where they stand and what they're doing. Because if they are allies, then that is a support or friendlies that we need to be aware of. Do what?
As can deal if he's back.
He's still in the briefing room.
God bless.
But I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
If the friendly base is in fact the Red Fahrenheits, they do plan to break their leader out of prison. And the Oni intelligence did say that that would be a potential asset for us.
All right, I'm back.
Look.
Welcome back.
I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, it is confirmed that Camp Hydra is Fahrenheit's. So that would be a good place to make contact with
User
them.
joined your channel.
And
Right.
to my knowledge, the area south of FOB Chariot is, for the most part, like we didn't see anything when we tried to look into it. So it should be clear to effectively just go from FOB Chariot to Camp Hydra. There's also the radio tower area west of Patras, or east of Patras, rather, which is a little farther. I can send Pathfinder ahead to see if that radio tower east of FOB Tartarus across the road is clear.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point, we can give them as much time to give as much information before we step off.
Nomad, if you have Spotify Premium, I'm sharing the playlist in the Nomad Barracks. You want to join me?
Well, Dio died again. That's good.
He's all futzy with his fucking TeamSpeak.
I don't know if he just doesn't know not to move down.
Hold on. Oh, look, Lynx is here. Maybe. Lynx is in overflow, right?
I
I
think
believe so. Yeah.
Or is it in reserves? I have to look.
I
think
believe
you got-
reserves.
Yeah, you got.
I'll
both
double
reserves.
check real quick. I can pull up the roster.
Pretty sure.
And he was a
That's his spot.
yeah, he was an auto direction prior.
Correct.
I think I took that spot.
Uh-huh. Did you get that thing on your phone?
Yes, yes, I did.
Can confirm he is on reserves at the moment.
Well, you know, if he wants to hop on in.
Welcome back, Shadow.
All right.
Thank you.
They are currently moving that direction to scout it up. They did set up trench lines and stuff at FOB Tartarus, though.
Okay.
Hey, Shadow, where is that music playlist you were talking about?
That was Bear that was talking about it. Oh, you're not in Nomad, so you wouldn't have it.
Back, sorry
It
about
should
that,
be
Atheon.
okay. I
It
can
was time to eat
see it.
dinner,
Yep.
and it only took 7 minutes. What I miss?
restricted,
Just the briefing. Not much.
Whatever.
I think I
works.
easily have talked the
Hey,
most
hey,
on
he's
stream
an
chats.
honorary
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I
Alright.
apologize for it.
So, Atheon, so what I've gotten so far, essentially, is we have Fahrenheit's at the marked friendly base at Camp Hydra, kind of
Okay.
directly east of us.
Roger.
They have supposedly identified 2 fob locations. Fob Tartarus is where Pathfinder's currently at. I kind of disagree with that location simply because how close it is to the road, the main service road. And the town of Patras is apparently heavily garrisoned with infantry and have mechanized elements there. So
Yeah,
and
also-
they are at Miro.
Also, it gives access to the waterway, but we don't need that right now.
Yeah.
So I would
So-
rather us take a more centralized area, but I guess the North FOB is the lesser
Well-
of two evils.
Right now, Pathfinder should be moving east of Fob Tartarus to scout out more stuff since they have more time. The
my
Patras is
Oh my god.
controlled by Miro,
Yep.
and there's a fob supposedly along the riverside that is also controlled by Miro. Now, they haven't shown any hostile actions, but I don't think Pathfinder's got to make any contact, but they've pretty much labeled them as hostiles.
Okay. Did you guys is Artemis here? Artemis,
Yep.
are you here? Did you guys spot anything that looked like our probe?
Sorry, say again.
Did you spot anything that looked like a probe or anything like that?
Nothing that we saw directly now.
Okay. So what I was told by Hightower was that you guys were supposed to scout around the DZ. So Pathfinder's heading that direction now, or no? No, they're heading east, you said, so they're heading away from it. Because apparently, somewhere within the DZ, or nearby this DZ, is signs of what happened to the probe.
So,
So, Atheon, to just piggyback off what you said, the exact words are that we know it crashed in this location. Now, the likelihood that Miro has already been doing something with the probe is pretty high, considering
Yeah.
the fact that we had to get here.
Right.
But we know it crashed somewhere in western Mirovic.
So, if possible, I would rather you pull back Pathfinder at this point, and we start scouting the drop zone.
what is considered Western Merrick? Is that on the
West-
left side of the
west
river?
of no, so west of Kefalonia, and I believe it's called Patros.
So it could be on. It could be on the same side of the river they're on, or it could be on the west side.
Yeah, but if they haven't spotted it yet right here, then it's like it's gonna be within
Yeah,
a decent amount of space. Like we wouldn't land 17 miles away from it. You know what I mean? So if it went down over here, this is where we need to be prioritizing our search, not east of FOB Tartarus.
Well, I mean, we have Nomad right here. We're gonna have them go around and search on the western side for now.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'd want to get both eyes on it, because I mean that's our primary objective. The rest of this shit all comes later. So, and by the time we do look at this shit, it's a possibility that it will have all changed. So the quicker we find that probe, the more valid the intel that Pathfinder gave us now will stay valid, right? So let's.
Listen, you've already took 2 shots at my feet, and now you're
Jesus.
swinging on me. Trying to get
Dude,
a court martial.
all of my settings for some reason just got fucking deleted. I don't know.
Alright,
So Artemis, pull back,
yep.
or Wolf, well, however you guys want to do this, just pull back 5-1 back to this area and start them having and have them start sweeping. Let's do it this way, okay? Let's have Pathfinder search the southeast of the DZ, so all along this river, up around here, kind of like this whole area, all right? Just to draw a little bit of a line here, like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna ask, where have you already been?
And then Nomad can sweep up here. Where they went, oh, their track line is no longer here, but they basically went from the DZ just basically northeast to Kavala. So did you guys already
Yeah,
you guys
but
already swept this, right?
They didn't go back up that way when they deployed this time, so they went south, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I had one team basically go from FOB Chariot and comb this side of the river. They ended up running to Friendly Fahrenheit's at Camp Hydra, and then they were supposed to come meet us at Kefalonia, but servers issues happened.
Okay.
Edith and I then went along this side of the river. We crossed at about here-ish, and then started heading that way. Then we started heading to Kefalonia.
Be there.
okay. So let's do this. All right. It's almost midnight now. All right. We camp out till first light, because that way we have some daylight behind us, and then we'll start sweeping.
I do not want 65's primary. I don't have knowledge of other channels.
So
Okay.
Dio, can you advance us to first light, or is that not possible?
Well,
Okay.
if we want to reconvene at Fob Tartarus, because I mean I need to place the Fob somewhere.
No, we're not going to use Fob Tartarus.
What are we using as like a main base of operations?
Fob Chariot. Out of the two, we're going to have to use Fob Chariot for now, because it's too late to pick a different location.
What I'll do is, if we want to skip, I'm gonna go ahead and move the Fob over to Fob Chariot, and then I'll teleport everybody there. We'll just like quote unquote quick travel.
Okay, but we have to come back here to sweep this for signs of what happened to the probe.
Yeah, you're gonna have to walk back here.
All right, everybody, get ready for fast travel. Let's do it.
Unless let's say you wanna. I mean, if you wanna just camp out here, I know you said you brought camping equipment.
Yeah.
That.
Well, what are we getting at Fob Chariot? Are we getting a vehicle?
No, you're not getting a vehicle or anything. You're getting a place for myself as warden to eventually be safe, and you're also securing the terminal. The terminal is going to be used once you get the data from the probe to be transmitted to the Ascension.
Yeah, we'll camp here. We're not going to walk all the way back here and then all the way back.
Right.
Well, then,
there is a hostile camp, Atheon, along the coast that has bisons and hornets around the area.
Okay.
And roughly around that area, I did see hornets strafing something.
Okay, cool. So then do this. We'll change up these search patterns a little bit. So Pathfinder, in the morning, you guys can move down and sweep this whole sector.
Alright, tell me when you guys are ready.
Okay. And while you guys are doing that, Nomad will sweep around
User
the DZ
joined your
here.
channel.
Okay.
Got it.
We ready?
Affirm.
Yep.
Alright. That is not first light. Close enough.
Holy shit. I'm blind. Do we want to have Pathfinder be teleported here?
I would assume by now they would have made it back, so yes.
Yep.
Who's this? Holy shit, it's a lynx.
Oh shit, it's a lynx.
I mean,
Hey, you were right.
A wild lynx has appeared.
Now you have 2 auto riflemen.
Look at that, our reservist, our famous reservist is here.
Hey, Lynx. Lynx, where you
Captain,
at?
just be advised that we don't have an actual fob at the moment, so we're gonna build that either at some point or want to end up at like a little camp with the tents. I get that too, but
I mean, it can be being built while we're sweeping, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, who's gonna build it?
I mean, we got some.
Oh,
nice,
we have to build it with our own
joined your
hands, huh? Okay, cool.
got some nice trenches.
Well then we'll deal with it after we find the thing, because I'm not having us walk there and then walk all the way back. So.
Hello.
All right, let's Okay, so Wolf, you got what we're doing, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right, get your guys divided up and then let's make it happen.
Hey, everybody knows the civilian considerations, right? Those are very fucking important.
Can't hear you, Peach.
Yeah, hearts and minds, people. Do not fire
Does
unless fired
anybody
upon.
have a question on the civilian considerations? Those are a very important part.
Yes,
Yes.
Bear has one question.
Yeah, Bear, what's the question?
Are we allowed to use narcs to restrain if
Negative.
Okay,
No.
alright. Not
The
even in
only
a
time
sticky
you're able to
situation.
use any proportion of force against a civilian target is if they pose a direct threat to the 65th ODST or Operation Ferdinand as a whole, and only when commanded by an NCO or officer. Only time you are permitted to lift the civilian considerations.
Okay.
Any type of violence upon OPFOR forces, Miro forces, is totally fine.
Okay.
Do whatever the fuck you want to them, provided it's not a war crime.
Alright. Pathfinder and Nomad teams, you're most likely going to have your 1 man and 2 IC. You're going to probably most likely split up into 2 teams within each other. At least 3-man teams. And you can start searching up by sectors. Pathfinder, since you have a kind of a larger area going further south to a potential dangerous area, considering along that riverside there's already confirmed Miro presence, and there's already been confirmed some type of combat in that area. I would not pass like this section before regrouping and then going down to the southern section. So you can split up. 1 team starts down here, 1 team starts around here, and then Nomad splits 2 teams, search around your areas. Once you have the areas searched, then we'll most likely push into the wood line.
Different.
We're looking for a probe, gentlemen.
How big is this probe? Huge? That's good to know.
Huge. It's not huge. It's roughly.
Is it a vehicle size?
It's
person size?
It's roughly the size of a mongoose.
Okay.
Very
well, then,
roughly.
as you are searching and as you're moving, take consideration that we are basically behind enemy lines. PID your targets. Fahrenheit's not the enemies. Fahrenheit's are the ones that have like the tiger stripe with the helmet, the wolf on it, and Miro looks very similar to Marines. They have that type of uniform and armor sets. So don't fire unless fired upon. We don't want to give ourselves away just yet. So, is there any questions about that? Everyone got their radios? Everyone know who's in command?
Hey, friend.
Speaking of which, technician specialists. I don't know if there's only anyone here besides Aegis, but everybody else should be aware of this as well. Radios, especially long-range radios, are extremely important. If you notice your technician specialist go down or abandon his long-range radio, find some way to ensure that the enemy does not get a hold of our frequency. Otherwise, they will use it, and they will have a very valuable bit of counterintelligence on us. We'll have to switch frequencies.
If you don't want to carry the radio, every radio pretty much has a built-in zeroing function. basically it wipes the radio. If he feels if you or whoever has it is going to go down and you're not able to maintain control of it, zero out the radio. Simply just type it in that you're zeroing out the radio. Most functions are usually it's like a knob, a function, that way it can't be affected by like keybind and stuff like that. It's literally a knob that you turn to zero, and you have to pull up on it, twist it, and then it will zero out the radio.
An additional way to do that, if you don't want to type in chat to do it, literally just change the frequency. Just to explain some gameplay mechanic here, the way the enemy is going to recover your radio is by myself physically controlling a unit, going to the body, grabbing the radio, and checking the frequency. If an AI unit is able to do that and you have not said that you're zeroing out your radio and you've not physically changed your frequency, they will have that frequency and will have to go to secondary.
So, question: you listed in the document 4 different.
Yes.
So only have one of those keyed in until told to switch to the secondary or whatever.
Absolutely. Do not
Roger. Going back
any of the other ones.
We get 3 chances before we have to wipe to the no radio.
We have 3 chances before essentially we have to manually reset them at base.
And that's only LR, correct?
That is only LR. Short-range radio frequencies are not consequential enough or actionable enough to want by the enemy. So.
Okay, on that subject matter, real quick chain of command, alright? We've obviously got Nomad 1-1 out in the field. You guys are on your SS 111. We've got Pathfinder 5-1. They're on SR 211, okay? Both squads, leaders, and tech specialists should be on the platoon net, alright, which is 165. So make sure you set an alternate. We're obviously using the primary platoon net right now, so that is 70.5, okay? If we need to switch to secondaries or tertiaries, we'll go over it. As far as the company net goes, this is if you need to talk to me specifically or whatever, something like that. You can get onto long range 70, and I'll have that as a alternate. Okay. Alternatively, if you're on 165.1, so 165 is the platoon net. 165.1 will be the SR company net. So I'm not carrying a long range with me right now, just because we need as much kit as we can carry. So for the time being, if you need to reach me specifically, so you're a team leader or your team leader's down or whatever, and you can't get a hold of the first platoon leader, which is Nomad Actual, which is Wolf, then if you need to contact me, you can get on 165.1 and talk to me, okay? On that regard, command element today is going to be obviously 1PL, or first platoon leader, is going to be Nomad Actual. That's going to be the Sergeant Major. And then the division commander is going to be 65th Actual, and that will be me, okay? Warden is another call sign you can use, but Warden is going to be talking to Dio back at base, alright, wherever we end up having base. So right now it's going to be here. So yeah, that's, if you call out to Warden, he's going to answer. If you call out to 65th Actual, I will answer, okay? That's just for when I'm in the field. If I'm back at base, then Warden would obviously contact me. But for this operation, I'm going to help you guys be sweeping, so we get as many eyes out there as possible, okay? That's pretty much it. Okay, that's chain of command. If you guys have any questions about that, ask your squad leaders. If they can't answer the question, they'll pass it up. All right, we'll get you the answer. Any questions right now, though? Great. Okay. If you're done with them, Sergeant Major, get them out and get them sweeping.
Nope. Someone fix Telemon's uniform, but we step off, and then you all should be good. For this moment, the Marine will be attached to Nomad.
Alright. I put a question mark on a hill between the DZ and Pathfinder zone. Would you mind if we swung by that to see if it's a potential FOB zone?
Whisper Telemon?
Sure,
It's
yeah.
The fire team zoo.
Sergeant, be aware that we only have a limited amount of building supplies.
Okay, well, we haven't built anything, so.
Yeah, I know, but we have 2 fobs already put down on the map.
Whoa,
No, we don't.
Possible fobs.
Yeah, possible fobs.
Yeah, they're not
Alright.
fobs have been built. So.
Okay, that's what you mean.
I'm fine with you checking it out. Go nuts.
Yeah, I would prioritize most of your guys searching. You can have 1 or 2 guys go up there and scout that out.
You're fine.
So you can split your guys into 3 groups of 2. I believe you can do 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So if you and someone else want to go up there and investigate that hill while you have 2 teams kind of scouting out, again, don't go too far away from another. If you do take contact, you need to be able to bounce back into one another. You need to fold into one another, and then we can kind of adjust and assist you.
User joined your channel.
I'm going to be in between each team, so if you need me for whatever reason, I'm a close enough probably on short range, and if you need extra gun, then I'll be there. Lickly split. If there's no other questions, squad leaders, do one last check on your guys. Get them moving. Yeah, like 3 minutes. Yo.
Is my set? Oh no, I didn't.
Headshot,
Back. There we go.
Do are you supposed to be like a representative of Ward? Or are you?
Say again?
Are you supposed to be like a representative of Ward?
No, so I am literally within the
and myself.
campaign just Lance Corporal Dionysus.
Okay.
I am essentially
Alex, you
working as
guys-
an extension of Atheon under the call sign warden to stay in command
We'll talk over
or
it.
stay in
Okay.
contact with Hightower.
Yeah. So you just been designated as Atheon's RTO guy. Got it.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Okay.
So just to add on to
That's
that,
what I want to know, because if you were supposed to be someone else, I wanted you to actually identify yourself. I didn't know if you just loaded that kit because it was something that was quick and easy.
Just Wolf, just be advised, I am like actually here, so I don't have the normal invulnerabilities that go to Zeus.
Why would you take both medics?
If stuff attacks the base, which it very well may, my body is something that you will have to worry about.
A firm.
All right, so I'm going to have to pick you up by your ears and carry you around. Got it.
If you need me to move somewhere, I will move, but just keep that in mind that, you know,
Hey, go hide under those trees somewhere, okay?
the terminal that is connected to the Ascension is a physical asset. I am a physical asset. Those 2 are things that actually need to be protected. It's
Well,
not
are you
just
gonna
like-
be like brain dead? Like we have like if
No,
you
I
get
won't
attacked,
be-
you're just
I
gonna
won't
sit
be
here and let
brain
yourself
dead.
die?
I won't be
ammo
brain
if I
dead.
drop
I'll
it.
be taking essentially cover in the MHQ.
Okay.
That's exactly it.
I'm not just gonna be out in the open or whatever.
It's a
Yeah, 'cause
fire.
I was gonna say like right now, if you
right
know,
now.
you should go into the wood line and not sit out here in the fucking open next to all these pods.
I was planning to just sit in a pod.
Yep.
But if you want me in the
I was
wood line,
gonna
I'll go in the wood line.
I just want you to hide.
Maybe
Yeah, of
one of
course.
us should be with Jeps.
But keep in mind that the terminal is also
since he
here,
only has
so
an
I'd rather
SMG.
stick close to the terminal, but
Sergeant, you got like
Run away
a
and hide.
minute left.
I can run away and hide.
Okay.
I mean, if you sit
guys
on that
move.
that hilltop over there, you can see if somebody comes here and fucks with the terminal, right? And then you just tell us if somebody's
Sure.
fucking with the terminal.
What is the terminal?
You wanna-
So the way that we're getting the data, the nav data to the Ascension is
Yeah,
via
I didn't
a terminal
ask
that we
what-
brought with us.
What is it? I mean, like physically, what is it?
Oh, you know that like techie CPU fan looking fucking thing?
That thing that you can place, that little
Yeah,
antenna.
it's just a little. No, it's literally like a little box. It doesn't have anything like that.
Split 'em up in a
It's just got a little CPU fan on it. Then those blue LED lights on the corner.
I was gonna say you could just utilize like the satellite,
You
know,
mean
that
draw the
little
lines?
thing.
Yeah, my only problem with that is that it's really big and I couldn't fit it into the fob.
No, the satellite box that we can literally carry around.
Okay.
I'll have to look into it. We're not going to be using the terminal today, more than likely.
Right, but I'm just saying.
I'll have to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. It's a MRQ or whatever mod. It should add the satellite.
Okay.
Alright, it's been a goddamn hour of talking, so let's get this freaking show on the
Hey.
road.
What y'all doing?
For God's sakes.
All that. Make sense?
Fair. Let's go.
A firm.
Copy.
Alright. A firm.
Alright, let's go
Pull up my
ships.
C-tab.
Green team,
Alright.
set it out.
With you, Sarge. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna be heading direct south.
User disconnected from your channel.
Where are you going?
Just gonna hang out here for now.
Yeah, well,
Pathfinder already took off like 80 hours ago, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and head kind of towards that hillside so I can catch up, and then I'm just gonna be in between Nomad and Pathfinder. I'll mark my position on that once I get set.
I'd rather not have you be alone, so I'll just go with you.
Okay.
Because having you go down would be really fucking annoying. Especially since nobody would be able to tell me.
Well, see, you're giving the enemy too much credit. They'd have to be able to get me down.
If the enemy has planetary defense cannons, they have enough possibility to maybe harm you for long enough where you're unconscious, alright?
Maybe.
Last thing I need is the first PL who has all of our tactical intel to get captured by the enemy. Not that you would break, but they would just find all the intel on you.
Oh, I need to adjust my motion tracker real quick. Set it up. Boom. Update.
I like to keep mine at 200.
I usually go to 300. Each ring represents 100 meters.
It's pretty good distance too.
If they're within that first ring, then they're going to be within my sight line, most likely.
Yeah.
One thing that if we end up having the capabilities of doing, either by convenience or by leading us there, I'd like to make contact with the Ferdinands.
Oh yeah, at some point I absolutely plan to do that. The only thing is that their camp is quite a hike from here, so I wanted to handle this first, just because we're here now, and then we'll move on.
Reporting the combat that happened down south, that might indicate that there might be Fahrenheits out here with us.
Well, I'm also assuming that if we made contact with the Fahrenheit camp, they probably would have some intel on what happened to the probe, since they would have been here watching it the whole time, so.
Maybe. Most likely, since we were a little behind deploying, that the probe was probably already apprehended.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that was already a given. From what Dio said, we'll be able to find breadcrumbs. We won't be finding... Because, I mean, that's literally the whole objective of the campaign, you know? It'd be very shitty to finish the whole campaign in one day.
Okay. Yeah, so if Miro has control of the probe, then I fully expect it to be in one of those heavily guarded locations. Like
yeah,
the,
so I'm
Protus.
assuming, much like the planetary defense cannon, you know, finding those, we're going to have to do some interrogating, you know, find some high-ranking officials, figure out where they're keeping it, so on and so forth.
Right.
It's just a matter of finding a starting point at this point.
1-1 and Pathfinder. I would like a radio check from you all. Over.
Lima Charlie. Quick interrogative. Aegis and I managed to get to the potential FOB location. It's decently flat. Got some elevation changes here and there. Lots of vegetation though, so I'm unsure about our ability to clear that out, unless we are okay with a more guerrilla style spread a bit about kind of FOB.
Roger, well, Captain and I are pretty much not too far away from you all. We're coming up the same path right now. We'll take a look at it. But if that's all you found, go ahead and start making your way for the search, you guys.
Confirm, moving out.
So this one's more guerrilla style. I don't think we're gonna have.
I don't mind continuing to do our sweeps. Nothing so far.
Roger. when possible, just have them kind of mark where they've searched, just a general area.
Copy.
Yeah.
Did they call you Nomad 1-1?
No, Nomad was chiming in.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say, we need to correct that now, or this campaign's gonna get all annoying. So I don't think we're gonna get a massive, like, FOB, you know?
No,
like, where it's actually where we've got, like, military walls.
I'm envisioning more of a nomadic style of...
Yeah, from what I've heard from Dio telling me about the supplies we have, it's basically like some H barriers and some tents, and that's pretty much it. So, being in the jungle might not be a bad move, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because we're gonna have cover and concealment.
Right.
We don't want to be visible by their air assets, so
Exactly.
the woods is definitely gonna be a good location.
I guess it's just a matter of what does FOB Chariot look like.
Well, they said FOB Chariot was kind of like in those like downhill, those little those draws that had clearings of woods. So it's probably more so like this kind of, I guess.
Yeah, no, I definitely want a canopy over us, I think.
Yeah.
Keep us hidden from air assets.
But it definitely wouldn't hurt to have multiple possible fob locations. Because we can, if every other op, if we need to displace and move our fob to a new location, then we can definitely do that. Probably would be recommended, because after we start making some noise, they're going to know we're here and they're going to be hunting us. Especially if they run into me, then I'm going to put a big damper into them.
Well, the other thing is the element of we have to physically move our fob every time we want to move it, so...
Well, technically the only two things we have to move is Dio in that terminal. Everything else can be left.
Right. Well,
we can
and any supply crates we...
Well, yeah, but
you know,
we can
gather.
come back for those if we need a fucking dip.
Sure, but what I'm saying is we'll still have to move it, you know? So the better we pick our fobs, the less we have to move them. So I think for starters, a more stealthy fob will be the better approach, and then as we get better assets and more assets, you know, maybe start to take a more exposed approach, I guess, but we'll see.
So definitely a stealthy fob would be towards the outer areas, something definitely away from any main roads. The western side of this river has no roads, so...
Yeah. Downside to that is...
Hold on. Pathfinder, did you take shots?
We heard them, but we didn't take shots. They're coming from the west of our position.
Well, just see if you can't mark that somewhere so we know where those shots come from. Yeah, alright, anyways.
Hey, Firm, we'll try and get one of our teams to mark it. One of our teams should be closer to it than we are.
Roger, just get me up to Wolf out. What am I, Nomad Actual? What am I?
You're Nomad Actual.
Yeah, technically, Nomad Actual, yeah.
Nomad Actual, yep. Shit, what the hell were we talking about?
Fob locations.
Yeah, but I thought I was gonna make a point about something. I can't remember what it was. Whatever. It ain't important, I guess.
Alright, so we're approaching the area.
This is the area that Pathfinder spotted. Oh, I was gonna say, the further away we are, the disadvantage is obviously trekking until we get vehicles, you know?
Yeah.
So, that means like half of our op is gonna just be running.
Pathfinder 5-8, how copy over?
Go ahead, 5-8. Actuals, listen, over.
Supposedly we have eyes on a base of some kind on the lower half of our search section. Over.
Roger. Mark it and steer clear of it for now. Or have a team look into it, but again, still avoid it. Over.
So copy on list. Pathfinder.
Yeah, so there's a possible enemy fob on the side of the river. So it's to be expected.
Copy.
But yeah, so this area right here is, I believe, what they were looking at, or slightly over here, but I think that was more of a general area marking. This is more open, so we might want to go back this way.
I like. Yeah, let's head like 290.
That's the direction I was going.
I mean, you know, great minds think alike.
Okay. What can I say?
This is Nomad 1-8. Go over.
Go ahead, 1-8. Actuals, listen over.
Actual from 1-8. Is the probe is it possible the probe be in the water over?
Yeah.
That was a possibility. Over.
Absolutely.
Copy actual. We might expand our search a little bit here then. Nomad 1-8.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like this.
Kind of opens up on the foliage now.
On the very top, yeah. Like right here is too open. I don't like that. But if we kind of keep going, we got a good vantage point. We can defend this. They'd have an uphill battle.
Shots.
Nomad actual, we have taken shots. Artemis is down. Artemis is down.
Mark your location. We're moving.
I have them on C-tab. You can see Pathfinder 5-1. Looks like they're southeast of us.
Roger, I'm marked this location.
Accurate sniper fire. Artemis is dead.
Fuck. Aegis. If he's KIA, try to get yourself behind cover. Mark his body. We'll come back for him. Don't nip dead.
We're on top of a rock. We got plenty of cover right here. I'm patching up.
Mark your location and mark direction of fire.
I believe it's coming from the base to the south. They might have snipers. Stand by.
Artemis would be the first one to die.
Well, it doesn't help that his armor is neon green.
He is kind of easy to spot.
No, don't flank. Just if they're looking at you, then just stay behind cover. Give us direction and give us indicators, and we will hit them if necessary. Yeah, I can hear him. Hey, just talk to me.
We have flanking troops to our west, 275, from marker dead Artemis.
Flanking troops to their west.
Still all southeast of us. We're going south.
What is the composition? How many?
Small infantry teams. Right now I only see 2.
Roger.
Yeah, we gotta shift southeast if we're gonna hit these guys. Unless you want to do a really wide flank.
Well, they said they took sniper fire. I don't doubt his ability to take on 2 people.
Well, if they said west, then that's at 155 from us.
5-8. Could use some assistance. We took contact direct sniper fire. I got pretty much into death. Over.
Roger, we're moving to your last known location. To just help support Aegis. I need you to get in contact with your other teams and see where they're at and see if they can assist.
As far as I can tell, both of them are down. Firing has stopped, continuing to stay vigilant.
Roger, keep your head down. Did you confirm sniper's KIA?
Negative, sniper's not KA. Believe sniper fire is coming from the south at the base we marked. We just had a flanking squad attack us after Artemis went down.
So an ambush. They walked into an ambush.
Yeah.
Which means our enemy already knows we're here. Oh shit. Okay, that was from southeast.
Fucking straight from them.
That's on top of them. Like I said, they're
Enemy Wyvern directly overhead.
yeah, they're at our 130.
All combat teams, fall back into the wood line. Disperse. Get out of the open. Both teams, I'm gonna need a laser report on your guys. And we need to start moving away from their last known.
Oh, they know we're here.
Maybe. Maybe they just know they got engaged. They may think we're Fahrenheit still.
They
Unless
were
they
engaged
got
by UNSC. So when they shot down the probe, they got engaged by UNSC Pelicans. That's what shot down, or UNSC frigates, sorry. That's what shot down their Pelicans. So, UNSC has not been subtle on this one.
Actual, this is 18 advised, 1816 are en route to assist at the road.
What did you say?
They're en route to assist.
Actual, this is 18 advised, 1816 are responding to Pathfinder distress calls to assist them.
Nomad Act. If you're going to assist them, more so set up a point to where they can fall back into you. Don't keep driving into the contact. Over.
We have multiple infantry, at least 5. Wyvern, taking another pass.
We need to be going southeast, unless you really want to push this flank. I think now's the time to be cutting in if we're gonna.
You wouldn't happen to have AA rockets in there, would you?
I have 2 rockets in this tube, and both of them are capable of AA. And then that's it, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, same as mine. I just gotta hit them.
Listen, I'm all about form over, or function over form when it comes to, campaigns, right? I bring the shit that hits the hardest. It is the most functionality. I don't bring the stuff that looks the fanciest.
Seems like we have a Hornet, 2 Hornets and a Wyvern in the area.
Man, they had a fucking aggressive response to engaging 2 people.
More than likely, they stumbled upon their search party, is what I'm guessing. Because these guys are probably searching for the probe. And they probably stumbled upon the force that's searching for the probe.
Splash 1 Hornet.
Because those Hornets were marked earlier as strafing the river.
We're still a good bit out.
Yeah, we're still... We need to go to, like, straight east now. They're, like, straight east of us.
Are you still at the dead Artemis marker?
Affirm, me and Vantek are pinned down.
Southeast.
Yeah, I mean,
That Hornet's harassing
it
us.
is southeast, but it's, like, just southeast. It's, like, 115.
Nomad, see if you can't set up a defensive position inside of the wood line so that they can fall back and through you. Aegis, you need to displace my location. Is anyone else with you? Aegis.
We just displaced. We got 2 more with us. We got Prophet and Phoenix with us.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up the high point. Teams, have you break contact and move back towards RP Forest.
Actually, this is Nomad. I'm going to go ahead and pull all my teams from the search to provide security.
Roger.
Nomad's taking fire.
They're east. Pathfinder's east of us.
Pathfinder's east, but they're moving away from.
Because they're moving to support. So I think the Pathfinder marker is just Artemis. So he's probably moving to link up with his guys.
Okay.
And then Nomad is also east of us, but obviously at a further stretch.
Yeah, well, I gave them a baseline. I'm sending them back to the hillside.
Actually, Nomad, be advised, we have contacts at our current location. We're going to hold here and wait for the rest of Nomad to catch up.
Okay, well let's intercept that line then.
Intercept the
line that you set for them. Yeah, let's head east, intercept that line, and then we can link up with them when they pass us, and provide support if they need it.
Yeah, so we need to head bearing.
Pathfinder's on the move again.
065
to RP Forest.
or 50. That's fine too, but that puts us a little bit further.
Yeah, 65. Say again, over.
Pathfinder's on the move northward towards RP Forest.
Do we want them to fall back to where we're going to be setting up camp, or do we want them to come towards us?
I think we should just regroup on the red line, and then we're probably going to need to push back, because we need to... If there's that large of a force there, then that means there's probably... the probe is probably near there. So if we can get like a flank going with Pathfinder heading south of us right now to the other side and being able to get eyes on what the hell's going on, that would help a lot. Because there's no reason why there'd be that large of a force just sitting there other than they're searching or something. So, Pathfinder's heading... Okay, yeah.
Be advised, remove Riley Point, RP Bandit. Get you guys there.
Good copy, we're already on it.
Alright.
We're gonna set up in the trees.
040 for us.
Security going.
That's how we get the bandit.
Lynx is just having issues.
Yeah, I don't know why. He seems to be the only one that's having these kind of problems. I wonder if his new internet is crap. I think he's at his station right now. Poor guy.
Pathfinder is setting up entrenchments on RP Bandit.
Wolf, adjust to 035.
We're almost there.
A firm.
Two tons friendlies coming in from the southwest of our Bandit, roughly about 80 to 100 meters out. I'm not into that.
Nah, we're pretty much. We're right on top of them. At our 2 o'clock.
Yep. Damn, these fucking trenches are bright as fuck. Sure, we don't want to go back to the other trenches?
Somewhere.
No, these are fantastic.
It was either there or like it was somewhere over here.
We're all here.
Artemis, you have everyone?
Yep.
Great, now we just need Nomad.
We identified where the sniper shot me from, so.
Where?
Red objective marker.
See, we were almost on top of them.
Yeah, I was looking down.
We were like right here.
We were getting flanked from Innie's.
No, we weren't. We were like up here. But
yeah, I was looking down at the objective here, trying to see if I could see any probe. Instead, I just saw at least like ×2 squads. I think there was a vehicle in there. I didn't quite get a good look at it because I ended up getting shot.
Actually, there was more here.
But yeah, the snipers and ourselves were basically adjacent to each other. So while I was looking at the camp, they just fucking domed my head.
So did you get eyes on? Did you get eyes on any like probes or anything like that?
Negative. I didn't have a good chance to scope it out.
But it looked like they were maybe searching something?
No, it looked like a deliberate fortification. HESCO barriers, and sandbags.
And where was this at?
Red flag. Roughly.
Okay.
Directly, not roughly.
65th actual, this is Nomad 1-2, how copy?
He's caught.
Are you trying to call me?
This is Nomad actual. Go ahead and send it over.
This is.
We're just calmed on LR asking if we had any squads in the town of Kavala in the riverbank. Over.
Negative.
We don't.
I was.
Bro, I swear to God.
×2 friendlies approaching from your
We got you. We got you.
Approaching from your east. ×2 friendlies approaching from your east.
Hey, can we need to have spread out trenches because they strafed this trench. We're all fucked.
Hi there, guys. I heard you had a little trouble.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Okay, I gotta step away for a second. I'm gonna go hide in a corner real quick.
Okay.
Captain, Sergeant Major.
Nomad, I need you to make another fucking trench of your own. We don't all need to be inside one trench. So break off, make your own little trenches, and we need to spread out a little bit more. Don't make your trench an extension of this one. Actually build away from it. And don't go out in the open. If you have like no trees around you, you're wrong.
Hey, Prophet, can you get himself some blood in me?
You need some blood?
Yeah, I could.
I was so sure I was gonna die on my radio.
Keep in mind, we got limited medical.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of blood.
So why was Warden asking about Kavala?
No idea.
Alright.
Nomad 1-2 from 65th actual. He's probably not on that, is he? Nomad 1-2 from 65th actual.
I read you 65th. Over.
Nomad from 65th Actual. That's a negative on the squads in Kavala. Interrogative, what's the reason why he needed that info? Over.
Not sure of the reason. He just asked me to ask you that. Over.
Alright, so...
Copy 1-2 from 65th Actual. Would you mind
User
going ahead
joined
and
your
asking
channel.
him why he needed that info?
I can do that.
Friendlies coming from the east. Times 2 friendlies from the east.
Roger, 65th Actual standing by on 165.
Friendlies approaching from the east.
Okay,
We
we
have
hear you.
no units in the town of Kavala, to our knowledge. 65th
No,
Actual.
there's no 65th assets over
wanted
there.
to know why you wanted to know that. Over.
Okay. While Shadow is gone, I would like to ask about the probe. Has any team?
No.
No.
No, nothing. Okay, got it. Cool.
Alright, so he said he wanted to know because they picked up something over there and they wanted to know if it was us. That was the shit reason I got in response. So.
They picked up something?
Yeah,
It's Kefalonia.
Not Kefalonia. Is it called Kefalonia? Kavala. It's called Kavala.
Kavala? There's no Kavala near us.
In the river.
Oh, you're talking about in the river. Okay, so they picked up some. That could be.
Whoa.
Great. Can he explain a little? Can he freaking expand upon that? Can you ask him to expand upon that?
That's not what he said.
Alright.
He said,
Where's Nomad?
there's something in
I
the
got
town
bigger
of
here.
Right here.
If we send
Jox
guys
is
over
on my
there,
right.
we wanted to make sure that we found it. We'd not send guys over there, so we would not have found it.
Hey, if I have 3 people around my
Okay.
back, you should be digging your own fucking trenches right now.
So,
Jesus.
Kavala has something.
So Kavala has something, but we can't get it because we don't have people over there.
It could be Fahrenheit's, but right
Well,
now,
Let's focus on the immediate problem right now, and then we'll address that. I got 2 plots laid out here. Okay. If you guys open your maps real quick. Where's Shadow? Shadow, get over here.
Shadow,
He's
you need
AFK.
back over at the
Yeah,
command.
I know. I heard him.
No, he's not AFK. He came back.
Here.
Copy.
There he is. Okay. So plans to deal with this sniper real quick and also get a look at this compound. All right.
User
Pathfinder,
disconnected from your
you
channel.
guys are gonna head to RP Echo and then to Overwatch Point Foxtrot. See if you guys can get some eyes on. Okay. Nomad is going to flank around that sniper's nest, and you guys are gonna CQB the shit out of that thing, and hit it as hard as you can, and eliminate it from the map. Okay. Pathfinder, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to sit here. Okay, just chill out here at RP Bandit until Nomad gets to RP Bravo. Alright, so that's just to make sure you guys don't take contact while you're at RP Echo and moving up to Foxtrot. Okay, so once Nomad hits RP Bravo, you guys move up to RP Echo. Alright, they'll eliminate the sniper's nest. Once they eliminate the sniper's nest, you guys move to Foxtrot. Nomad, move to Delta, okay? You don't have to do as wide of a flank if you don't want to go to RP Charlie, but stay in that tree line, alright? Don't expose yourselves. Obviously, the Overwatch points are subjective, okay? You can move them up, move them to the side if you need to. However, you guys can get eyes on the big old red flag there, okay, that we need to take a look at. I'm going to rename this OBJ Hotel. Okay. So I just want to get eyes on objective hotels so we can take a look at it. All right. Any questions about that?
yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
So, Nomad's going around RP Bravo and hitting that sniper's nest.
Yep.
Shadow, when you go to do that, I want you fucking squad column wedge. Right, 3 guys up front in a wedge, 3 guys behind you in a wedge.
Wolf, do you want to?
When we're moving there, or when we're assaulting them?
When you're moving there, because if one team gets a hit, I don't need your whole fire team bogged down. You either need to use the other team as a flanking, or you need to have the other team set up a fallback point, because we don't want what happened to Pathfinder where they get fucking start getting picked off and stripped. So
Yep.
we're moving. We should move in bounding motions or bounding of a watch.
Yeah, Wolf, if you can, I want you to attach to that squad.
Yeah,
Nomad,
I'll
I'm
move
going to
with them.
attach to Pathfinder. Okay.
Roger. So
that
you'll
way I
move
can
over
gather
to
intel while
Foxtrot and I'll
you
go-
make sure
Okay.
that gets done. All right, cool. Any input from you two?
Do you want us to actually hold at RP Echo before the sniper nest is taken out? Because the foliage is pretty
Pathfinder
thick.
5-1, starting back onto
Uh,
LR70.
We're going to move to RP Echo when they get to RP Bravo.
Got it.
See what I'm saying? So, like, you guys will be moving to RP Echo as they're taking out the sniper's nest, yes, to answer your question. But we're not going to move until they're in position to take it out.
Got it.
Just in case while on the move, you guys get engaged.
Avery.
Alright. Cool. Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Negative.
Great, let's make this happen. Quickly and timely, too, while they're still at that nest.
Copy.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck out there, guys. Now's a good time to remind your squad to eat if they haven't already, Artemis.
Any firm?
I'm only in orange. I can wait till I get to red.
No, you can't.
Then you'll pass out as you're about to take a shot.
I can never.
Don't worry, I've got the leader of the entire army in my. And then you just fucking drop. Fantac? Fantac? He could have ended the entire campaign that day, but instead he had to drink water.
I also need to.
Finite resources, though.
I will give you the silver.
Later that day, Prophet had to give him the silver bullet.
You should have been there for Artemis' death, man. He picked over, we took like a round to the rock, and he was like, was that you? And then he just dropped.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because like it
Oh,
could have
yeah,
very
yeah.
easily been like Vantac
Oh, wait,
or you
Shadow,
trying to climb up the rock and then accidentally hitting the shoot button.
I figured it was
because
you
it's
'cause it sounded like a
that we
sniper
didn't
round.
get to was inside that yellow line there.
Sniper round, yeah.
I will mark now.
I'm just gonna go on to normal. I'm not gonna be on yelling, but I'll be on normal.
Okay.
Here they come. No, why shots? Come back.
This way. Here they are.
So why are you on speakers?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Zed, why are you on speakers?
I'm on speakers? How?
I was gonna say, I usually have my long range on speakers.
Let me check.
If I'm not carrying. But I guess it's up to your preference. I just like being able to hear everything that's going through long range. But short range on speakers, that's just said trying to make everybody upset.
Okay, wait a minute.
Alright, is
Where the
everyone within earshot of me?
Yeah.
Who's over there?
That'll be Telemon, probably.
Hey, Firm, I can hear you.
Alright, tell them you're over there. Where's show-ups?
I'm right over here. I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Alright, cool.
How did I turn that off? How do I turn it off?
It should
The
be
button at the bottom.
The bottom left
right
corner, stereo
arrow.
settings. Or
And then when you hit
speakers,
the button,
speakers
it'll
button.
pop up in the bottom right, speakers or headphones. You want it on headphones.
Yeah. You see the right arrow?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, cool. Alright, listen up. Nomad, we're going to be moving out to eliminate the sniper's nest. We're going to be moving first to RP Alpha, then from there moving to RP Bravo and assaulting the sniper's nest. For our movements through the jungles, we're going to be doing column wedge. So we'll be splitting up into two separate teams. First team will be out in front, second team will be behind, about 25 meter spacing. And then we'll be moving through the forest like that. So because I have two auto riflemen, we're gonna break it up. So it's gonna be do myself, Shocks, and Bear, and then we're gonna do Zed, Telemon, and show ups. And then we'll be moving to the forest. So everyone go ahead and change over. So my team will be red, and Zed's team will be blue.
And I will be attached to you all, so I'll be in the middle.
Copy.
All right.
Shadow, you'll lead the first team, and then who you said was in the second team? It was Zed, Shoeps, and Telemon.
Yes.
I guess Zed, you'll lead the team in the rear, but you're pretty much either going to be a flanking element or you're going to be basically plant your ass down for the Alpha team to fall back into you.
Hey, firm.
Hey, firm.
Because the whole point is if we get ambushed, we don't want the whole squad bogged down in a firefight. We need some maneuverability.
All right, everyone got it?
Yep.
I'll
Alright.
copy.
So you're going to be following out on the blue line. So first 3 start moving out, and then I'll move out, and the next team will count to 10 seconds and then follow behind me. When we hit RP Bravo, you're going to turn and fucking hunt down the sniper nest.
So
basically, when I get past that first foliage, you start counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Gotcha.
Let me the fuck over here. There we go.
All of us get to sit tight, boys. Nobody got any campfire stories?
I watched Sergeant Artemis's head get turned into a watermelon test video.
Why are you bleeding?
That's my ass. That was from me getting shot by the sniper.
Wow, all you took is a minor bruise, huh?
I was.
Yeah, it's because the bullet that penetrated my head only hit him in the leg.
Yeah,
No,
that makes
I was
sense.
in the chest too.
Artemis's head explodes, but you just take a little minor bruise.
No, I got stitched. My chest had a large velocity wound and large avulsion.
Uh-huh.
You can look at it right now. Just click on my chest.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure, dude, yeah.
I
Look
was
at you, you're
orange
fine, dude. You barely
Yeah,
took
that's
any
'cause-
damage.
That's because Prophet took control and literally like kneecap me to make me stay still so he could medic me.
That's what he's
I kept-
supposed to do. He's
I
supposed to
kept
take control.
yelling, everyone keep going. He's like, stop fucking moving.
That's how it works. If there's a medical emergency, your combat medic takes control.
Well, the worst
That
part
would've
is,
been
he's like,
fine.
the worst part is he's like, I'm fine, and it was lost large amounts of blood. Orange, 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 orange. I'm like, yeah, you would have been fine for another 100 meters. Home.
Ugh.
I was so scared I was gonna die. I wiped my radio. I'm like, don't eat. Just book it, Vantac, smoke screen, go, go, go. It's a good thing we did it whenever we did because the rest of the Pathfinder had just arrived to the tree line.
I mean, I was having fun counter snipering the snipers with the commando.
With the little BR scope.
Hey, I fucked one up. I think he's dead.
I mean, the
too.
commando is basically just a full auto DMR, so.
I know, right? In Infinite, I just load up Marines with commandos and they turn into automatic snipers.
Like, I was just mad that I didn't have a better scope to see further. They were a KOA.
I'm just glad we have the captain here with like the best
65th
long-range
actual,
weapon
this is
here.
Nomad actual.
With what?
You're being called.
I know. What did you say?
You have the best long-range weapon here on the team.
Nomad actual, this is 65th actual, send traffic.
And be advised, I'm going to be switching between 165 and 111 to communicate with the teams here. So if you can't get a hold of me on 165, I'll most likely be on 111. Over.
Good copy, Nomad actual. What's your alternate set to? Over.
It's currently set, I believe it's set to 165.
This is Warden for Pathfinder.
Roger, Nomad actual. I'll just hit you up on there if I need you.
Warden, go for 5-1, over.
Nomad actual out.
Pathfinder 5-1, Warden's requesting a sit rep. Over.
Warden for 5-1. Pathfinder 5-1 is currently holding position at Rally Point Bandit, awaiting situation update from Nomad whenever they reach Rally Point Bravo. After they take the sniper's nest, we plan to move onwards to Overwatch Foxtrot. Over.
Roger that. Pathfinder 5-1, you know of any reason why Nomad isn't on long range at the moment? Over.
Warden 5-1, no idea. We split up. Over.
What is the 1-2 on? Nomad 1-2 has, Warden is requesting a sit rep. Over.
We're currently in a firefight, under fire, moving to engage. We're near RP Alpha.
Nomad actual, this is 65th actual 165.
Roger, go ahead, over.
Nomad actual from 65th actual, you guys taking a lot of fire there? Over.
Roger, be advised, possible squad size element coming up through here. We might have search teams coming for us. Be prepared for contact. Over.
A firm Nomad actual, pass it on to 5-1. Do you guys require support, or are you capable of dealing with it at this time? Over.
Negative. We're gonna keep pushing on through and see if we break contact. Keep circling around along our path, but just be advised, they're gonna be out here circling through us. Over.
Good copy, Nomad actual, nothing further, 65th actual out. I'm sure you already heard that 5-1, so just be ready. Hey, so they're taking those shots from the west, Artemis? So more than likely that's where the... Oh, yep, they're moving in. West side, west side. Artie. Artie. Oh my god, now's when you choose to go AFK? 5-1. Hello? Is anybody here from 5-1? 5-1. Jesus Christ, now's the fucking time we do this. Okay. 5-1, hey! Pathfinder. Pathfinder, you're getting pushed from the west as well.
Confirmed.
So, you need either to build trenches here to cover your west or fall back into the deeper trenches.
As soon as we see them again, we're gonna open fire.
Artemis is AFK right now, so...
Confirmed. They're about to crest this hill to our south as well.
Yeah, I would push back because they're gonna push up this hill anyway. So, just get back and get some cover between you and the guys flanking you to your west right now.
Confirmed.
And get half your guns to the west.
We already got members over there.
Making contact.
Artemis is down.
How many guns we got facing west?
Hey, you got sniper fire coming in here, just domed Artemis.
Be advised, Nomad is passing through RP Alpha. Time now.
Test.
Hey,
Alright.
I can hear you, Artemis.
Yeah, my armor took a shit. I'm loading back in.
Sorry, you got domed again anyway.
While I was disconnecting? Probably.
Yep. Two, 2-1. Contacts 2-2-1.
Can't get a shot at him.
He's down.
Saw more in the thermals, but
The foliage will block it.
yeah.
Bravo, you need to be redirecting 215. Bearing 215, keeping on that direction. Alpha, make sure you're not clumped up on one piece of cover. Bear, fall back. You're too far away from the rest of Alpha.
You doing alright over here?
Yep. They haven't come up yet.
Alright, well we're gonna be pushing that direction.
Okay, coming with you.
But first we need to make sure we don't get shot in our ass.
Fifth actuals, nomad actual.
We look clear. If we're gonna move, now's the time.
We're not clear. They're there. They just have long-range weapons and they're hiding. Nomad actual, the 65th actual send traffic.
I've got thermals, I'm not seeing it.
Just an update. We've continued through Alpha, and we are still all green on Nomad's side. We're continuing on Pasco.
Good copy.
Nomad actual out.
Okay. We're not moving yet, but when we do, we will be going southeast. So, that is in the opposite direction here, which is fine. We could just fall back, but we'll keep holding for now, alright?
Gotcha.
Hey, let's still get... Oh, shots coming in.
North.
They're still there.
No visual. They hit buzzed right past me.
Sorry, trying to get out of your way now. Fucking, I thought it came from like
Could have been, but it hit on the back side of this trench here, which is why I'm thinking north or northwest.
Hey, Kura, come with me. The rest of you guys hold here. Stay low, Kura. Oh, after we get past that.
Alright.
Bearing 242 coming through the tree line.
I hear them shooting up here.
Yeah, they're up here somewhere.
They're gonna be on our left.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, they're there.
Found them?
Yep. 195. It's one.
That whizzed right by me. Thermal?
Okay, let's keep moving.
Careful, he walked right in front of me there.
Oh, I walked in front of you?
Yeah.
Didn't even see you. Alright, we're gonna push over.
That ain't good.
Be advised, we have hostile jets in the air, just straight 5-1's position.
Copy. Get ready to move, 5-1. You're gonna be moving southeast to your next RP point.
Right next to us.
Up here somewhere. 5-1, be advised, we are flanking the enemy. Check your shots.
That was a shot from Artie.
This guy sounds close.
Oh,
Yep, right here. Two right here in front of us. One's down.
Careful.
5-1, start moving.
Oh.
Another one on our right.
Explosion got me a bit.
I'll patch you up.
I'm gonna tourniquet real quick.
Copy, alright, let's move. He's down.
Alright, tourniquet.
5-1, start moving. Taking shots from 1-2-3. 1-1-2.
1-1-2. Looking.
He's down. Let's move. Oh shit, right here.
Oh, shit.
Contact down.
I'm limping, so I'm moving pretty slow. Kuro might need a medic.
Okay, just cover. Are your legs broken?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Stand by. Get you up and moving.
I guess a grenade went off behind us.
Yeah, he tried to throw a grenade over our heads before I put a few in his face. Who the hell's that?
Phoenix.
Was that Phoenix?
Yep. Apparently.
Oh, Phoenix, what are you doing?
We all got strafed and kind of spread out.
Alright, let's move.
Saw someone in the
Alright,
trees.
we're all moving southeast. Let's go.
Artemis.
We need to move to the next rally point. Time to get the fuck out of here. Moving southeast, move to the next rally point, Artemis. Get you guys to the next rally point. We can't sit here and fight all day. Come on.
Ooh.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Yeah, patch him in leg. We are moving.
Get back to the trench line.
Could've got him behind me, bro.
Keep moving, get to the trench line, get to the trench line. Move, move, move. Hard cover. Let's go, we're going southeast.
Actual, this is Nomad actual. No.
Nomad actual, 65th actual, sent traffic.
Nomad is currently at RP Bravo, ready to assault the possible sniper's nest, waiting orders. That's tempo.
Good copy, Nomad actual, stand by. 5-1 is currently moving to their rally point. Over. Is he gonna make it?
Yeah, he's gonna make it. I'm sticking. Could one of you give him morphine?
Is his heart rate good enough for it?
It's 116.
Got it. Tossing in now.
Do not give me morphine.
Why?
All right, everybody get security around.
Tossing 1,000 into him.
He's already got 2 lines running. Did you check how much was left on him?
It was just 100 left, and he still lost a lot, so
Someone
I'm just
just
gonna
say
toss
wait.
1,000. Alright, how's your stitch?
25 seconds left.
Move over to that
Check
barrel.
your pulse.
South, or look east.
Heart rate 66. Epinephrine.
Second he's up, we're moving.
He took that shit directly to the face. Everything was orange. This might be the save of my career.
Contact southwest, 240 you.
Yeah, I gotta get it. Alright, is he
Down.
good?
He's stitched, he's done. I can pick him up and move if you'll cover me.
Copy.
I'm taking his last tourniquet off here.
I'm gonna have to start looting these guys soon.
For medical?
No, for ammo.
Anything I can pick him up.
No, he's good.
Oh, is he up?
Yeah, he's awake.
Yep.
Alright, let's move.
Hate crime by a jet.
To the next RP, they're 5-1.
I just want you to know how fucked up you were.
Dude, I took that in the ass.
You were all orange.
I don't think you should say I took that in the ass openly.
Alright. I'll be the last man in that case.
People might get the wrong idea about you, Aegis.
You didn't already have that idea.
Thank you for looking out for me, Cap.
Wow, do you hear this motherfucker over there acting like I did not just dump half of a medical bag into his ass?
It's because you didn't give him the silver bullet, dude.
Apparently.
Yeah, shove that right in my
They're not thankful of you until you give them the silver bullet, and then they'll be so thankful of you from then on.
I do appreciate it, Prophet. That was definitely a very, very powerful save, especially with that jet still in the area. It took balls.
Yeah, when you guys start getting strafed, that's a cue. It's time to get ready to move.
I had to perform CPR on you once.
I was tossing smoke and I said, go, 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 and then just took a rocket.
No, I was right behind you. I watched you take it.
Fucking Cookie Monster, nom nom the rocket. Nitroglycerin.
Kuro, I don't know where you are, but good work on that flank.
Thank you. I don't think I got a single kill though.
He's not on this net.
He's on our radio. Yeah.
You sure?
He says thank you.
A lot of the guys we were looking at dropped, you know? I couldn't have got them all. The hell is that? A gazebo?
Forward 146. A gazebo? Anyone want to go kiss in it?
Me and Phoenix encountered one earlier while we were checking out Griffin. There's a lot of these.
It's like a romantic getaway.
Yeah, and it's probably filled with innies, maybe.
Actually, the one we checked was empty.
Well, it'd be a good place for everyone to stop so I can check everybody.
And also, probably the biggest location marker of where we would be.
This is not a gazebo. This is a hut.
This is a poor person's hut. This is like Louisiana Bayou.
Let's move past because, unfortunately, we're on borrowed time right now.
It's like one of those fishing shacks from
Pick up the
Red
pace or
Dead.
falling behind.
I have like no stamina left, so
Kuro has 2 bars.
Should thought about that. Maybe you should have done some PT.
What have you been doing? Sprinting everywhere?
I was trying to move to them when Artemis took that sniper fire.
Oh.
I was.
And we were down near the coast.
Run roughly 200.
You've also been
300
on
meters till the
for a
airport
lot
Mexico.
longer too. I forgot about that.
Well, it also doesn't help when we are sitting still. We don't get any.
Or go
stamina
for
back.
5-1.
Just a few more meters, guys, and then we're at the RP zone.
Word from 5-1. 5-1 has moved on from Rally Point Bandit, currently en route to Rally Point Echo. We will be there within 3 mics. Over.
1 mic.
One mic, yeah.
Warden, this is
I'll set up
Nomad.
here, right?
We are at
30
RP
mini
Bravo,
mics.
waiting to assault sniper position as marked on map.
As mics.
Currently waiting for Pathfinder to get their shit together so we can begin the assault.
Wow.
Like you guys weren't just fighting off constant search teams.
Do you have your speakers on or something? Like I constantly hear that.
Yeah. It's so
Hey,
that
5-1,
these
this is
command
far
voice can
enough.
hear.
Artemis, you want to get your guys to dig some trenches? I'll order the assault.
Alright, boys, dig in.
Nomad Actual from 65th
I
Actual.
got a natural trench.
Nomad Actual from 65th Actual on 165.1.
Make sure you get behind.
Roger, Nomad Actual from 65th Actual. We're at pretty far range here. Be advised, 5-1 has reached their rally point. You guys are good to assault. Over.
Roger, green light on the assault. We'll move up down now.
Copy. Keep me abreast of the situation. Nomad Actual, 65th Actual out.
Fuck that up.
It's another case of hurry up and wait, boys.
That's been all this mission has been so far for Pathfinder.
I mean, you guys got a little bit of action, right?
Just now.
In the past 30 minutes, we've been rocket strafed, hornet strafed, sniped, ambushed.
And how many losses have you taken?
One.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good.
You got Prophet to thank for that.
Woo, go Prophet. Also go me.
Coder, are you digging a trench right here, bud?
Yeah, I'm digging a trench right here.
Maybe Prophet will get the Medic's Achievement Medal.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, remember, this is my first campaign, so...
Every MOS has their own
This is,
achievement
my
medal
first
for...
whole campaign as well. I joined it near the end whenever I was a recruit of the snow campaign. No, wait.
Well, if you guys show up to 75%, you guys will all get a Ferdinand ribbon. So...
And tons of merits.
That's true as well. You do get a lot of merits from campaigns.
Is the Ferdinand ribbon just a ribbon that says Ferdinand? Because if so, I need to give that to
It's a little
someone.
patch, it just says Ferdinand.
No, it's colored. It's a certain series of colors.
It's like how the Marine Corps got the service medals for
User
service
joined your
ribbons for being
channel.
like in Iraq and Kuwait, but it's Ferdinand and it's a digital
It's a
design.
tour of duty medal, basically, or ribbon.
I'm expecting a concept artist on that.
All right, Aegis, you heard him.
Alrighty, give me the killers.
Get on it.
Just draw a box.
Alright, Prophet, do your rounds real quick.
A probe. You just have to draw a probe.
Kuro, I want you watching
Like
the rear.
little, like robot in there, maybe some Forerunner.
Just put a probe on a ribbon, and then boom, you got the Ferdinand
What
ribbon.
probe are we talking about? Like an anal probe or?
No, like a space probe.
Actually, can we
North
get
side,
this
north
probe?
side.
on it.
A probe that probes planets. That's what this whole operation is about.
Yeah, Sputnik. It was a probe. It was around the planet.
It's all about finding the probe and uploading the data to the UNSC. So it'd be cool to have a line art probe on a ribbon with a with a specific
do
color
that.
pattern.
Hey, do me a favor and hold still, Phoenix.
I'll probably
It was
try
the,
getting on that after
the
this.
anal probe from South on a ribbon.
You can make it look
Sorry,
like one of those
Artemis.
Star Wars
Everybody
probes.
is green on
The
metal.
probe
A Viper?
droids.
No, I hate the Vipers. Well, I
Okay,
actually
fine.
love the Vipers, but they wouldn't match with Halo.
No, I'm saying something similar.
Maybe. I'll say like
User
just a regular
disconnected
satellite
from your
probe.
channel.
Like a
Lynx-
box,
Lynx
a
is having
circle
it
on one
rough.
end, two solar panels on top and bottom.
Do we have has Nomad started their assault yet?
Yes, they have. If only there was somebody you could talk to get updates on that stuff, huh?
Someone whose job it was to stay in communication.
Who,
Hey,
bot?
This guy right here's got a real big pack.
Yeah,
on him.
bot.
He
Yeah, go
doesn't.
find bot.
Go find bot. Have him answer.
We need a courier specialization solely so someone can track down bot and
Well,
get
I
up
think
the
Vantak would be the most suited to that because he's the combat aviator. Just have him run across the map here.
Well, I'm counting on us finding some aircraft that Van Dyke can steal.
He can just flap his arms really hard.
Well, if we don't manage to take out all of the Indy Hornets, and we manage to get one while it's panzered in.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least a couple of those if we can. That will make traveling on this map way easier.
Even just a warthog or two. That would make it amazing.
Just steal the civilian car.
Yeah, but see,
Have
ground
some
transport is gonna be rough because you still have to go through this jungled terrain.
Yeah.
Whereas if we get air transport, it's much easier to fly above the canopies.
Hear me out. We steal a
get
forklift.
shot down.
Or a bulldozer.
Steal a bulldozer. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you see a bulldozer in use, you let me know. We'll make that the primary objective of that evening.
I still think we should make a killdozer mod. Fight back against
I
society.
got bad news, boys. I'm gonna be hopping off here soon, so.
Lame.
Yeah, I know. You boys got duty tomorrow. I didn't make the decision.
Don't lie to us. You totally said, yeah, sure, I'll do some duty.
Yeah, you got me. I actually volunteer for duty every chance I get on Saturdays.
It's
Atheon.
you,
I mean, look, you
have
didn't.
time for church.
You guys didn't know the military pays Atheon overtime for that shit.
Yeah. Wait, you're getting paid? Hold on. Wait, hold on. What's this about money?
You get to choose you work overtime?
Money.
Yeah.
I do it for free.
You're telling me they're not just giving you high fives?
I mean, sometimes they let me go to the chow hall.
Oh, dude, you get a chow hall?
Artemis has a woman.
We just get cheap beer.
You get beer?
Yeah, every 6 months as a thank you for the ass fucking they give us.
I drink fermented cat piss in the field.
You have cats?
We find them.
Atheon just has dogs.
We've just got piss.
God,
We just
I
got our
remember.
own.
I remember when I went to Fort McCoy, Wisconsin for 3 weeks, and we didn't have showers or anything. That's where you find out who the nasty motherfuckers are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had one guy to get such a bad fucking case of heat rash on his back because he didn't change his t-shirt for 2 weeks.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
It's horribly disgusting. And he would come in for us to put like hydrocortisone cream on it, and I stopped giving it to him after the second day because he's like, I am changing my shirts, and I'm like, bullshit, because the same spaghetti sauce has been on your motherfucking shirt the last 3 times you've come in here, so don't fucking lie to me.
I'm assuming since we're not all dead, everything's fine.
And
We've been actually yelling.
God, I
at
had another
you
guy,
people
he
that
didn't
are
change his socks for a week. Had the worst
How do
cases.
people not die like that? Jesus, your
Yeah.
fucking feet
Ugh.
No,
Whenever they're
no,
talking about
he had.
drinking piss and
If you've ever seen
rubbing
Trenchfoot,
hydrocortisone oil on some
it's-
dude's back.
This guy literally, like, his foot was like white and crusty, and he
Ugh.
slept with his boots on.
Oh, why?
How the fuck could he still? Oh my,
How does he
Yes,
still
sir.
have his feet?
That's what I'm screaming.
That is
motherfuckers just need to
disgusting.
get slapped.
Pretty good, man. Like I've
Keep
pulled.
with proper hygiene, and the military will be
Hey,
very
Artemis.
enjoyable for you.
Are you gonna be going AFK any more times? Cause I'm getting off here soon. So,
No, I'll be good.
all right. I'm just wondering. Cause you might want to elect somebody to take command.
Vantak
Well,
is second.
Vantak is my 2IC.
Oh, okay. He hasn't said anything. So
He's a very reserved 2IC.
he's been busy just popping heads.
So Vantak, how much morphine do you think I can give you before you die?
4 sticks.
Hey, personal question here. How much morphine can you tolerate?
4 sticks.
That completely depend. That completely depends on your weight.
Nomad Actual from 65th Actual on 165.1.
Completely depends on your weight.
Nomad Actual from 65th Actual. 65th Actual requesting a sit rep.
Artemis, why'd you give me morphine?
What do you mean?
I said don't give me morphine.
Sit rep is as follows. Currently at location 004 083.
I don't like someone telling me how to do my job.
Break. Sniper nest
like
is
drive.
empty, but we see a sniper across the way. That's on the southern side, about southeast, roughly about 300 meters across the way.
If you think morphine is the worst thing I've
that might be
injected
the
into
same
your body,
snipers, or it might
then,
be a different sniper
you know
team.
what?
We're
You're
currently
in for a
pushing
shot.
further south alongside the
Yeah,
sniper's
are
nest.
you like aware of the
and you
nano
can't fire the
tracers
thing.
I put in all my Pathfinder members?
Nomad Actual from 65th
getting
Actual. Good
profit
copy
because
on
I
all.
injected,
Be advised, 65th Actual will
hemorrhoids
be
into my
disconnecting
bloodstream or something.
for the
I mean,
night soon
hemorrhoids
here.
are a physical thing. It wouldn't fit in
Are
your
you
bloodstream, but
ready
yeah,
to
go on.
take over command?
herpes.
Over.
I put herpes in my bloodstream.
No, I did not put herpes. I did not put herpes in your bloodstream. All I put in there was estrogen.
Good copy, Nomad Actual. 65th Actual out. Belay my last before I leave. Good luck. Now 65th Actual out.
I want that one in the quote channel. I injected you with estrogen.
Alright guys, I'm leaving you in the capable care of Nomad Actual, alright?
I am now actual for the
Good luck with campaign. Make it rain out there, alright?
Wolf is new Nomad Actual, new ground leader. Over.
I will riddle them with sniper bullets. Sir.
I am the tactical commander.
Alright. See you guys later.
All hail the tactical commander.
Does he have medical on him?
Looks pretty good.
Pathfinder, give me a zero modification. Oh, what's
Channel switched.
Alright everybody. Thanks for watching. Sorry I had to end it early tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back with part 2 next week, more than likely. So, and hopefully it'll go smoothly tonight. But we'll get a backfill of what happened next week. So, have a good night.